Hello, my friends. Welcome back to the Raid series. I appreciate you watching. Today, we are going to adventure some more in Bright Sands and get kind of geared up and mentally ready to try Crescent Falls again. I've not had great luck on that map yet, but there's still a few things we need to accomplish on the easier map, and that's a good way to warm up, right? Again, thank you for watching the series. If you'd like to share it with a friend, that's a great way to help things grow. You can also stop by the Twitch stream, which is at twitch.tv/Semulin. I stream on the weekends and a couple nights a week when I can, if SimBaby is cooperating. All right, enough chit-chat. Let's get into it. Enjoy. All right, first things first. Let's go check the generators. And get somewhere nice and quiet. I got too much junk in my stash. Trying to just put it in here, y'all, so I can claim my stuff. We got some scripts. I got a bunch of keys I may not need. They mailed me orbital cannon beacons and laser drill beacons, which, I mean, spoiler alert, we may not get to that in this playthrough, but I suppose we'll see. Just grabbing some stuff so I can claim this, and then we'll figure out what we're doing. Armor's always welcome. Okay, so what's the plan? I think I'd like very much to go find a pure Velicite and use that as kind of my warm-up one, and we can try to potentially stash some of this stuff. Good morning, Enlighten. So what do we need to do that? Ideally, stash space, which we appear to not have, but I can just go sell these pistols that I don't want. These heavy mining tools do not stack, which is not terribly helpful, but it's all right. I also apparently have a PDW, which I don't want. So let's go sell some junk. I think ICA is who we were wanting to level up next. All right, so let's get rid of these gray weapons that I don't want. I don't need the jewelry. It's just there for selling. I mean, honestly, I should probably realistically just sell the orbital beacons, which, I mean, kind of sounds ridiculous, but I probably won't. I don't know that I can convince myself to do that, but grenades are also a lot harder to get now than they used to be. But this should at least give me enough room to get everything sorted. I should have sold that too, but it's fine. Okay, so we're kind of geared up to go out. I had somebody in the YouTube comments mention about maybe doing like a budget run to the second map, and I'm not quite brave enough for that, but I suppose I could be. I don't feel like I need to jam that many of them with me onto the surface. It's got everything on it I want. Yeah, I do. Okay, I think I could take this down looking for Velicite and see what we can do and kind of go from there. I need to farm some materials, and I need to make sure we bring everything to stash here. So I need 2 circuit boards, 2 radio equipment. So let's get that. There's circuit boards. We need 2 of them. And radio equipment. We need 2 of. And other than that, we just need to visit the comms base. None of that will go in the safe pouch. That's all right. And I guess I kind of only want to bring 1 grenade at a time now, with them getting so much harder to acquire. I wonder if they still sell smoke grenades and stuff. Yeah, we can at least still buy smoke grenades. Okay. So grenades are now craftable and a heck of a lot harder to get. But, yeah, let's get out there. All right, so we're going for Velicite, and we're going to visit the comms base and stash this stuff. Let's go. Yeah, I've heard of some people like filling up their stashes with grenades, which is kind of funny. But effective. It's comms base I need to visit, right? It's not an ideal drop. Comms base. Okay, where is that from where I am? Because I don't think there's comms tower, science campus. That has to be it, right? Comms tower. I could head over there. I do also, well, I'm closer to the Velicite. So maybe I go try to get that and then move down here and extract in the pools. I can see that. And if I do find the Velicite piece I need, I can just leave and come back. I'm pretty comfortable with that. I know there's a couple mining spots down here. And of course the cavern itself. But I seem to remember there being a couple nodes down here. I might be making that up. Yeah, I certainly don't see any. All right, fine. Around we go. Gosh darn it. That's the second time I've done that. You have to jump there. It's fine. We're just getting started, warming up. That's why we bring weak stems. Everything's fine. No, there's no need to be alarmed. I was just testing you guys. That's really a good way to like show off the importance of map knowledge. One day I'll remember to jump there on the first go through, but not today. All right, so we jump here and then here, and now we're over it. And just like that, we're mining Velicite. Everything's fine. Nobody saw that anyway. lot of nodes. We may be able to find what we need. I think this is the area where there are some on the ground. Okay, the mobs being here is good news for us. The heck is that? I guess it's a plant clipping through. It just looked scary as hell to me. Yeah, the mobs being there is real good news. Means we were probably alone. I really thought I had found a couple Velicite nodes up here before. Yeah, there they are. Okay. I'm not crazy. That's not Velicite, is it? It's all worth mining, I suppose. Find enough warm up. Man, that sucks. Yeah, kind of a rough beat. It's a little rough. Like, I haven't played in a week. So I'm kind of like just a little rusty with like, how do I move again? But I suppose that's part of it. I talked some about maybe doing a budget run. And you know what? I think I'm just going to take out a Scarab and white gear and try to complete these drop-offs. Like, it doesn't seem that crazy to me. Yeah, it's basically that Enlightened. But I mean, that's part of it. That's just how things work right now. And you know what? That's okay. So we needed circuit boards and radio equipment, which I should not be out of, and that's good. And hopefully I can just kind of get through there and stash them and move along with my life. That's the circuit board. That's the radio equipment. So I can try this 2 more times before we kind of run out of stuff. Sounds good. Let's do it. Just do a little budget run, try to get our quest done, and get out of here. I don't think I was going to beat that player anyway. Like, they just kind of had the ambush on me and knew I was there. Sucks, but 'tis the nature of this game. He also had a hell of a gun. This is a little closer to Comms Tower. Yeah, so I might run through Collection Point and hit Comms Tower. Yeah, I was in a position with no cover, but I mean, that's kind of what the mining stuff is there for, right? So to get there, I just kind of need to follow this. No, I need to cut over here. Yeah, I need to cut over here. Yeah, there's no point getting mad about that. I guess I was just frustrated because I just sat down. I fell off that cliff. Like, we just started, and I already look like an idiot. It's like, it's not that big a deal, dude. You can look like an idiot. So I just head this way, yeah? Yeah. Those doors are open, so it's unlikely there's really much for me to loot. I'm trying to go a little slower and listen a little better. Yeah, let's see open crates down there. I'm not super likely to beat somebody in like a fair fight, but if I hear them coming, I might be able to do something. Can I save this other mag? Oh, that's just a quick draw. I don't really care about that. Hey, they've made a quality of life improvement. The magazines look a little different. I'm going to turn my volume up a tad bit too. There we go. Hello, Orcish. That's where we're headed up there. Nice. Now everybody knows where we are. That's not a problem. You heard him running, right? There's definitely a player running through here, so we're going to chill for a minute. They may just be looking to extract. Yeah, I think that's the case. Which is fine by me. Yeah, you do your thing. I'm quite happy to just get out. Play it a little safe. I don't know where the drop box is in Comms Tower. I've literally never been there, so this could be exciting. There's blast ticks resetting. Somebody could be off to the left there. I think they were resetting at least. Okay, I am hearing some gunfire, which I'd not say I'm particularly thrilled about. Sounds like it might be further off. That's right here, though. I can't walk through this. Okay, can't walk through that. Interesting enough. I don't have the weapon to take them on at range. I may just disappear. Yeah, I wasn't really looking to get into fights, just kind of maybe scare them off. All right, I need to get in the comms base and visit the large tower. I think there's actually a way to jump up from here, but it's like a secret. And I don't know that secret, so we're going to have to go around. I never played Quake. All right, so what is our objective again? Visit the comms base. There's a satellite dish dead drop. Okay. There's a satellite dish. Okay. That must be what I needed. There's somebody else here. Or I'm hallucinating. And I really don't want to fight. I just want to stash this thing. Am I crazy? Y'all heard that too, right? Wasn't just me? Need a map only for PvE. I think a training map wouldn't be a bad idea. But I don't know, the danger of dying and the fact that I'm not great at the game is part of what makes it fun. I don't think the dead drop would be here. Because this is kind of too easy to reach. Yeah, that was just one of these things aggroing on somebody. There's somebody over here. But that's not what I'm here for. Let's just go stash our crap. What would you do on a map that's only for PvE? I guess PvE, obviously, but what would be the idea? Just so you could go raid and play with your guns and not have to worry about players sniping you? So this is the comms base. Where the heck is the is that the satellite dish? There's like a busted one. There's one back there too. That's more of a dome. I'm guessing it's back here. If it's up here, that's just unnecessary. This is unnecessarily cruel. Oh god, did I only bring... Oh man. Wait a minute, this is the wrong dead drop location? What the heck? I brought the wrong stuff. So this is not the satellite dish dead drop. And I brought the wrong stuff. Cool, cool. It's going to be that kind of morning. So we need another circuit board. And to find the right dead drop. Which is here, but not this one. Okay, okay. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Well, let's see if we can loot a circuit board. Radio equipment. But there could be circuit boards up here too. Man, this is an interesting morning so far, I tell you. I don't think I have this key. I do have this key. Neat. Infinite radio equipment. And a Twinkie. Backpack's full already. Anything I don't need? I don't really need uncommon data drives. I needed that. Okay, so now we need to go find the actual dead drop here. It has to be at that thing, right? That's a satellite dish. Large building on the map between comms and crashed ship. Large building on the map between comms. It's southeast. So like, yeah, that's, I think here? It has to be that dish. I kind of need that too, but let's get our quest done. This is the first place I looked and I didn't see one. I guess I didn't look hard enough. Dude. The one thing I haven't enjoyed about this game is trying to find where these dead drops are with zero information. It's the only thing where I've been kind of like, why would you do this? Pappy, thank you for the resub. Because I feel like it's here and I'm just not seeing it. And neat, I get to hide through a storm too. This is a bad day for Cycle, yo. Yeah, there's supposed to be a dead drop here and I can't find it. It's over here. Those type of directions are kind of difficult. Like, I literally can't see it, apparently. Oh my god. That's really dumb, y'all. Not my favorite part of the game. That was not me that hit that. Well, we did it. Thank you, Pappy. I would be here years from now had you not told me that. I don't think I can get out before the storm hits. I was sure someone triggered that besides me, but I may just be hallucinating and paranoid today. I think we're going to hide in here through the storm. At least I got a flashlight so we don't have to be too scared, and we can try to maximize our loot, I suppose. Like, what do I not need? Don't need this much radio equipment. That's pretty easy to find. I do need the Twinkie. I don't need an uncommon data drive. Or a common one, really. Yeah, the birds are kind of a pain in the butt. I do need more hardened metals. Ooh, I need, well, I don't need interactive screens, but I will. Did I say hello to Aaron yet? Because I meant to. Hello to Aaron. Yeah, I think the plan is to hide up here through the storm. And then plan a path to extract that hopefully hits a Velicite vein on the way through. At least it's pretty unlikely anyone will bother us here. No, I don't need more radio equipment. I might want to go back and grab some of that aluminum. All right, so we're just going to hide here. What's our best route out? If we want to hit Velicite, we've got an extract in the parking lot. So I could zoom over to dig site hit the Velicite veins and Titan ore veins here. If we get what we need, extract. If we don't, go hit the waterfalls. Okay, we've got a legitimate plan to get out of here with what we need. I like that. But I do think we're very likely to just be kind of hiding from the storm for a minute because I don't want to go run out in it. I feel like if I knew the map a little better, I'd feel more comfortable doing that. I just don't. But that's okay. We'll just wait it out. I don't know. I'm starting to feel like budget runs may not be something I really need to do, at least as far as weapons. Like, I've got a decent amount of K-marks. I don't think I could burn through them before this wipe is over if I, like, actively set out to try and do that. So yeah, maybe budget runs are not in my future. As soon as this is over, we're going to start making our way towards the dig site. If we find the Velicite, we'll get out. If we don't, we'll hit these mines areas by the waterfall and get out. It'd be nice to go ahead and complete both quests. I'm going to take another run at getting that skull. I think I want the first try to be with really good weapons, and that I'll try to go to an extract that's not as likely to be camped. I didn't quite appreciate how much the starport and the green area are just entirely extract camped. That seems to kind of be what you do there. Like, there's no reason for me not to have a sniper rifle on me too right now. Like, I got tons of K-marks. I don't need to be hiding in the corner with a laser tag gun, you know? At least we brought a flashlight to play with. Yeah, starport in that greens area just seems like go here if you would like to be extract camped. So I think I will not be doing that next time. We need to generally head northeast once our compass works again. Which should be soon. Right, like this will get me there. Yeah, this will get me there. That way might hurt. I'd rather skip through the jungle. I don't need to be fighting those monsters. So we'll take a slightly longer, more circuitous route. And even if I die here, we did the herpaderp. Ow. Herpaderp being the stash quest. I was trying to be quiet to see if I could not trigger those burbs. But apparently that's just not a thing you can do. Sure, I can always drop it. I don't know why I'm coming up here to scout the area. Like, didn't bring a sniper rifle. Kind of no point going quiet with this freaking burbs. I'm having a challenging morning. Can y'all spam some cats in chat? All right, we're here to mine Velicite. That's nickel. That's nickel too. Also nickel. Thank you. I'm just not awake this morning, I guess. It's funny, I'm more awake than I was yesterday. Something about having babies and never sleeping. The mobs are dead. This is not a great sign. Oh, they're not? Okay. Oh, that's an elite one. Okay. I'm mostly looking for Develicite. I think this is nickel. Yeah, it is. I would take, like, full-on Titan ore if I saw it. Is there even Velicite in here, or is it all Titan ore? I could have sworn I saw some in here before, but I'm not seeing it. We may just be better off booking it to Waterfall. Hey, good to see you, Daryl. Yeah, I think you're right, Goon. I could have sworn I'd gotten some in there before. Well, let's just go to the waterfall. That's where our other extract is. Maybe I can get it there. Yeah, it may mostly be Titan ore. I'm pretty sure I found a little bit in the cave to the left here. That may have been Titan ore that I found, frankly. I'll take a smoke grenade. Yeah, I think I gotta go to the water for the Velicite. Let's just go to the waterfall. They're a good ways off, and we're pretty close to the waterfall now. Supposed to be 2 striders there. So I may be right behind somebody. guess they went for labs instead of the waterfall, though. Nope, they didn't. I would like your manticore, please. No, that's a trench gun? This is not the Velicite I needed. Oh, I love the ragdolls in this game. They just launch people right up in the air. It's hilarious. How hard is it to get the perfect Velicite? Like, is this just an exercise in futility? What's the dang thing I need? Pure Velicite. This is Titan ore, isn't it? Yeah, that's Titan ore. I don't need this. So when you say a whole day, you mean like an hour-long play session or what? I don't need to be carrying that rattler skin around. I will need some of them, but not that many. And they're pretty easy to get. What have they got on this thing? Okay. I think I dropped a green quick draw attachment out there that wasn't super bright. Okay, maybe it's time to go. My backpack's full. I got some stuff I wanted. We borrowed this player's manticore. It's easier to find on Crescent Falls. Well, maybe I should just go to Crescent Falls then. But I really don't want to go mining on Crescent Falls, yo. That sounds a little less than ideal to me. Crescent Falls with an F. I imagine Crescent Balls would be very uncomfortable. I gotta work on my smoke timing. We got a quest done. I'll take that as a big success. And maybe we can give Crescent Falls a try. Like, that was a decent run. So comms base is done. I still need to find this, but if this is easier to find on Crescent Falls, maybe we can go look for it there. I wasn't crazy. I did hear someone. Cool. What do we want to take to Crescent Falls? Probably the Advocate I have and the blue armor that I have. I think I want to go in geared. Like, I really do appreciate someone mentioning in the YouTube series that you can do budget runs on Crescent Falls. I just don't feel like with 500,000 K marks, I need to do that right now. I think I'll have a better shot if I go fully geared. And because playtime is my limiting factor, more so than anything else, I should do that. Because they want me to go to the house on stilts and get rare data drives. I've got one of those.
Come back anytime.
I kind of messed myself up because I've got quests that want me to go to Crescent Falls and quests that want me to go here, but I can probably make this work. I had a trench gun I didn't want, that's right. All right, let's depot this and then decide what we're doing next. There were some upgrades I wanted to do in my hideout as well. And I can sell that necklace. Not the scripts though, we want to keep those. And then I think I might like to take a sniper rifle if we're going to go Crescent Falls. No, I'd take the Advocate, obviously. Okay. Okay, let's go do the hideout stuff, and then we'll decide what we're doing next. Because I think I got what I needed to do a stash upgrade. Well, I do need to go to the other map. I need to do this data drive stuff too. A lot of stuff to do. Yeah, this is what we were working on, and I can do that. So we've got that going. Cool. So the question is, do I want to go do data drives on the other map, or do I want to go to Crescent Falls and try to proceed with these quests? I feel like I should probably try to do everything I can on the old map and then go do stuff on the new map. I say old and new. It's old and new to me. Because, like, I could still get Velicite here. I don't know, chat. What do you think? No reason for me not to be carrying plenty of smoke grenades. I have infinite. Wonder what data drives are under. I wish there was a search filter in here. That would be handy. And under utilities, they are. So there's one rare data drive. Okay. You're getting quests for both? Okay. You have no clue what's happening. We're going to do quests. All right, we've got some of the stuff we need to start making actual decent armor. So I'm going to work on that. I think we can go try the big map. And like I said, I think I want to go geared. Like, that's the whole point of having a gun, like an advocate, is to tweak it out and go blast face with it. I really like these adjustments on the attachments. My stash is full. That's funny. There, we got plenty of medium ammo now. Don't need all of that. I do need my mods for this thing, though. All right, so reduce recoil, optic, standard stock. My God. Standard stock. Muzzle brake. I think I want a quick draw and a grip. Like, if we're going to do this, we may as well do it. Let's get a medium quick draw and the recoil grip. It's just reduced time to ADS, but that works too. All right. Bring a little bit more meds. I will bring a grenade, even though they're harder to come by these days. I'm a little scared to go back out there, but it's okay. I suppose I should be taking my keys for this map, the blue map, instead of the yellow map. Even though I don't exactly know where they all are, that's kind of not a big deal, because if I bump into a locked door, I'll just click on it and see if it opens. So I have loose house. We have 3 loose house keys. We have 4. I can sell 2 of those at least. We have observer's office, overseer's office, overseer's office. Okay. I kind of don't mind not being able to buy grenades. You can still buy smoke grenades. The other ones were irritating. I think they should have nerfed them instead of just made them harder to get, but I want to sell the blue keys. Not that one. I didn't see a garage one in my inventory. There we go. And we can stash the Twinkie here. All right, I think we're ready. And a very big thank you to my patrons. Thank you, Punk, Joe, Jesse, Jacob, Scott, Fasty, Rich, Brandon, Jazzy, Craig, and Geis. I appreciate y'all.